Let me guess, you hate science. Matter of fact, you don't understand science. Don't worry, I was you, and sometimes I'm still you. Okay, 7:12. Let's see if you can see my watch. It is currently 7:13. Just finished my walk, and I still have to go through my anatomy cards, so let's start the timer. Hey guys, welcome back to Karma Speaks, joining your online bestie who's becoming her best self with you. So we're on a time crunch because I still have to get some studying in, and I have my quizzes in the morning, but I know this video is long overdue, so here it is. As a girly who is more on the creative side but have this passion for the medical field, I'm going to tell you how I cracked the code on becoming an A student. Meanwhile, not understanding most of the time. I have to do a lot of work in the background. So I wrote down a few things, and I'm going to try not to get distracted by talking about a million things, but check out the last video I posted about adjusting period, because I truly believe getting into that state of acceptance and knowing that you won't always hit the standard that you feel as if you can hit, especially in certain seasons, that really helps regulate your nervous system, and you need a regulated nervous system. So let me just say that again. Yes. You need a regulated nervous system. So check out that adjusting period video, and don't mind that blimp at the end. I was on a time crunch and I did not realize I did not edit the voiceover at the end, but we are going to talk about this mini identity crisis I was going through when it comes to my faith walk, spiritual journey. But let's get back to this. I want to start off strong. If you do not understand what is going on in your classes, I need you to find your person like yesterday. By find your person, I don't know, you may be in a program that has flipped classrooms, or you may just be in a program that you feel like the lectures aren't helping you as much. Please head over to YouTube University and find your person. I remember thinking back to undergrad that we all were just reading from the book. Like, I kid you not, I thought we all were assigned the same PowerPoints, the same pages, and everyone was just learning through there. And when I was in Orwell and understanding that people were actually getting A's, and I'm over here putting the work, I read the page 20,000 times, and yet I gotta, the math is not mathing, okay? I need someone to tell me what's going on. Come to find out, these girlies, they knew something I didn't know. And when I finally got to the space of being able to find out people who I like shout out AK lecturers, who else? Medicosis Perfectionist, Science Simplified, another gem that I just found for my anatomy, Dr. Adele, I believe. Always butcher that up, and some other people that I'll post in the comments, or if you want to know some more people, I can just create a document for people to see who works out for them. But find your person like yesterday. Next thing, Chat GPT. AI. Did someone say AI? AI. I have become one of those individuals who has a subscription, and that subscription has been going since, I believe, 2024. I used to try to get tutors, especially when it came to like the MCAT journey. And when I paid for one session, don't judge me when I tell you how much I paid. So it was one session of $270, because he was also supposed to tell me what kind of game plan I could make to medical school. So another story for another day. And when I realized, I was like, okay, you know what? I can't just stick with you for $270 an hour. Let me go find another tutor. I was paying another one at $30, $60 a session, but those add up. I need something not only affordable, but on my type of time. When I tell you, I use that engine. And I know there are some controversial issues going around with AI, especially with I believe certain AI censors are being built up in disadvantaged communities. That is another conversation that we are going to have to dissect. But as of right now, I would say, especially for those who feel as if they have a disadvantaged hand, use what can help you to be able to help those who are more disadvantaged. Because when I tell you, half the times I am typing this prompt, please tell me this in 8th grade, please make this a lot more colorful. Please make it match up to the game. Use Melanie during Real Housewives. Okay, I love some Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I make sure to master the material to something that's a lot more digestible for me. The first point with telling you find your person, that is to help you, especially if you're a visual learner, and having a teacher that can speak your language, because you will not always find every professor to be the perfect matchup for you. Especially with some dense topics, it's nice to have someone that you know you can go to that could probably be another layer of help for you. But when it comes to AI, this is just to help you be able to have material that you can create for yourself, and a tutor to help you be able to reach that extra level of excellence. Because we want A's. Who doesn't like an A? Like, I like bags, but I like the A more. Wait, purse or an A? Get back to me on that. Oh yeah, and also make sure to ask for practice questions. Practice questions. Not no dumb practice questions. You know what's dumb practice questions. I need those questions to be first order, medical school, whatever you're in, tailored to that, and make sure it's actually testing that material. I know that I've been introduced to Claude AI by a classmate of mine, and I like how they formulate their questions. Yeah, take it to that next level. Use those to your advantage. Okay, this one is a little bit left field. Science makes me sleepy. When it comes to studying, I've learned that I'm a person that may need a lot more rest than others. My mind doesn't work just as everyone else. Caffeine is not always my best friend, and I spoke about taking care of yourself when it comes to nutrition, but if you are a person that finds yourself feeling a lot more tired in these spaces, of course, check out my video about the nutritional deficiencies. But I also want you to incorporate a good night's rest. I know it sounds dumb. Okay, you want me to sleep one time? No. Get a good night's rest. And if you're a person that your body's a lot more tired and you may have not gotten the time to check out your blood panels to see if there's anything going on there, take that nap. Start early. Go as hard as you can in that first session. If you feel like you need to take that nap, take that nap. Because as a person who fought so hard trying to be that traditional gunner student, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't fit on me. It doesn't look cute on me, because I end up looking like a ball of waste. Take that nap. Incorporate self-care. Incorporate a Sabbath. Do whatever you have to do, because your sleep is going to help clean out your brain, take out all that toxic waste, and help you be able to start back on a fresher page. But also, it's going to allow you to incorporate more spaces of taking care of yourself. Because if you don't have yourself, what do you have? Exactly, nothing. So start earlier, end later, and don't be shy of a nap. Had to write that down. Last but not least, this is gonna be on a whim. If I had to do everything all over again, I would say to learn myself and understand that I have to create more creative solutions when it comes to learning. And by creative solutions, I know there may be some creatives watching this. Tailor your study routine to yourself. Y'all know I love me some Jesus. Invite him into your sessions. If you're on that same wave, invite him into your sessions. If you feel as if you need a body double, get you your classmate, your favorite study partner, study with them. Tape your lips if you have to, because sometimes a conversation can feel a little too good and it's just a waste of a day and you're just gonna end up being mad yourself. But learn early on and be able to use that to your advantage. If you are a person that likes to make a song to your stuff, start earlier so you have time to make that song. You shouldn't be making that song one day before the test. Anki, I know people love Anki. Use that easy button and do it at least 4 times. If you know that it's Monday and your test is Friday and there's an Anki deck, that Anki deck, first of all, if you're creating it, should be done that Monday. Tuesday, the latest. Wednesday, if you're about to lose some sleep, don't do it all the time. But Monday, and then keep doing that Anki deck until you're able to master it. Sometimes you may feel like you're not at a 100% mastery, especially if you're in a very rigorous program. It is what it is. Do what you have to do to at least make sure that you understood the material. In my sense, I have quizzes and I'm always gunning for a 9 and 10 per use. But if I get an 8, very appreciated. If I get a 7, I'm annoyed. And sometimes it may be like the question was sent against me, but it will not prosper in the end because I know by midterms, finals, I am getting the grade that I want. And understand, the game doesn't end until it's over. Like, we'll have a transparency moment. I did pretty well on my midterms, but with being in the rigorous program, and I'm also taking anatomy for the first time, trying to learn that material and also balance it with another hard subject as quickly as possible. It did lower my physio grade, but I know I did good based off the intensity of this program and also the speed and hearing the other averages. But at the same time, I am my own competition. So I'm going to continue implementing what I talked to you guys about and making sure that is going to help me get to that goal that I want to reach. And I know everyone's different. Feel free to comment below and we could try to talk about other things because I've been on this journey for so long, y'all. I am finally looking like a human in a semester of school. So please, let's think smarter. And we still gonna have to work hard, I'm not gonna lie, but as we continue to master it, it'll get a lot better in Jesus' name. Oh, okay, we're like 5 minutes short, but whatever. That's because I went to yap a lot. I blame y'all.